We are under the lights. Patrick Corbin is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their role.
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Now in the box, Mike Yastremski. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Drew Smiley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now for Washington, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. This is line to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out. Next to bat for the Giants, Jalen Davis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone!
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. Running hard. He's digging for second. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants off to a good start. Bye. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Zimmerman is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Smiley, playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he needs you.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
No outs, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
It takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Victor Robles swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Robles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And so
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Abiatel Avellino. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Striding in once again, Austin Slater. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Gloved by Castro. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. When the Giants.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Soto brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fouled away. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Count still full, 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. 0-1. Here it comes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from 3rd.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eric Thames becomes out number 2 this inning. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Corbin on 3rd, Turner on 2nd, Kendrick on at 1st with 2 down. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Left for Washington. They're down 2-1. So stepping in, Jalen Davis as we begin the top of the 4th. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby out.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now. Digging in, Aramis Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
High pop-up. And there's out number 2. Victor Robles digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Abiatel Avelino. Hit high and deep to right center. Robles is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Austin Slater. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And you see there on your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Giant ball club. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Yastremski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Next to the Giants, the center fielder, Jalen Davis.
Into the box, Jalen Davis. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at 2nd, and that'll be that. As Drupal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Nationals, number 13, Drupal.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Howie Kendrick is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Juan Soto to the plate now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled off. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Nationals leave 1. Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting, number 16.
Standing in now, Aramis Garcia. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the...
And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Aviatel Avellino. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 2 for 3. Line but speared on a hop. Kendrick on to first as they get the double play to get him. Into the box now, Eric Thames. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Slater. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Standing in, Yan Gomes. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Smiley comes set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! At the plate, Victor Robles. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now back.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No one out with a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing and miss. To the first pitch slider at strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Jalen Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, D-Roll, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Tanner Rainey takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
Now batting, number 46.
In now, Abiatel Avellino. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Thames is there to put it away, and finally. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up now, Michael Taylor. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here now is Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Garcia, A 6'3" left-hander comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Howie Kendrick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastremski. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1. For 4 day. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, right
Eric
fielder.
Thames stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the stretch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up. Tony Watson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 56, Tony.
From the belt, the pitch. Liner toward right center, and Zimmerman has a base hit. And he is in there.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Slater has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The average sits at 294, 13 home runs and 32 driven in. In for strike 2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Michael Taylor would be next, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 3.
Sean Anderson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 64.
First pitch on its way. Michael Taylor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Trey Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now back.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Yastremski coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Austin Voth enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brandon Belt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Shot back up the middle. Taylor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now to the plate, Aramis Garcia. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To third. Castro has it. And that's the second out. Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. He's Through first and hustling for second. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, number 36.
When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco as they remain in front 11-8. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Thames is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The first baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Slater is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for the Nationals. The third baseman.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A ball and a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-8 the final score in this ball game. San Francisco get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Drew Smiley earned his 9th win of the year. Reyes Maranta closes the door for the save.